What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you. I'm Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Hold on. I think I left my phone in the living room. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Yeah, hold on. I gotta eat my phone. That's where my bets are. But yeah, man, follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. So to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Best. That's the channel you watching right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you are on. Let me get a heart and a retweet. Like I said, if you're watching on Twitter, if you're watching on YouTube, sub to the channel Blunt Money Best. Turn your notification bells on. We'll greatly appreciate that. And most importantly, if you want all the plays as soon as they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the description of the video. In the bio of my Twitter page. Let me fix my shit up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. My shit right a little bit. Quick recap of yesterday, man. As I sip my mimosa from my plastic. Well, this ain't plastic. Something that's not glass, so I don't break the shit. But yeah, quick recap of yesterday. Just so annoying, man. But that just means we about to have another big day soon. But day full of hooks. One like 2.5 units, I think 2.5, 4 units, something like that. Don't know why I didn't do the Hearts of Bonus triple double shit. It was so many fucking games. I should have just threw a piece of a bread on that. But that won't happen again. Got hooked on I whipped up a late play. That was a Dame 3 from cash and basically a plus 8,000. Got hooked on Porzingis first quarter points, which also cost a parlay. Got hooked on Porzingis in the game with 20 points. He finished with 18. I mean, I'm dead ass like I can't even think, and it's not like I had a lot of plays yesterday. I just know I got hooked on so many plays. It was wild. Yesterday was nasty. We still finished the day up. So it is what it is, man. That's just a part of the shit. A lot of blowouts. Yesterday, you know, if it's a close game, then we generally gonna get busy. That's just how the shit be, especially with the live bets. Like if it's a close game, we're gonna get busy, but I can't do nothing if I'm, you know, look at that Pacer game. Like these shits is blowouts, man. I think the first 4 games of the day yesterday was blowouts, man. You can't, yeah, you're gonna have some people that get fortunate that cash some big nice plays in 3 quarters. Shit, we done did it. We done cashed fucking 4 threes in 1 quarter before. It's that's just few and far in between. When you betting these props, you betting not to bet on 3 quarters. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're betting ladders. Like when you're betting a plus 10,000, my nigga, that's not gonna hit in 3 quarters. On like maybe once in a while, but generally, just like Jalen Wells, your ass gonna need every fucking minute. Just like Dame 3 last night, you just gonna need every minute to cash that bitch. So just keeping it real, man. So for people that don't understand or that's not familiar with this shit, I just, you know, put you on game. That's how this shit go, man. Blowouts, it's just gonna be tough to cash. It's gonna be especially lottos. Maybe you can get popping with some straight bets, but all right, you faggot. Let me see. And I normally wouldn't say this, and let me just say this right now since I put this, because you might be watching too. And the views of me do not reflect those of Cap Collective. Bitch, don't ever put a fucking X by none of my fucking plays before they play. Bitch, just don't play them. One of you fat, funny ass niggas did that shit in this court. Don't be a bitch. Don't follow me. Don't do that shit. And if you normally follow me, get the fuck off my channel. Go to fuck somewhere else. Don't follow my shit. And nigga, if you watching this, I just added everybody in the court, my nigga. If you watching this and you in the chat, put this shit in the chat too. Don't do that weird shit, nigga. Get off my dick. Don't do that. I don't give a fuck. I take that shit weirdly, nigga. I'ma still cash and get money regardless, but don't be weird, bitch. Give a fuck who you is, nigga. Your ass can get out the fucking court, and I'll pay you a little fucking $300 to the court a year that we missing on you. Like, get the fuck, don't do no weird shit, nigga. Fuck is you. Now, back to it being Sunday and us being civilized. Why I gotta come on the fucking stream? I'm a nice guy, man. Why I gotta come on stream and spaz on you fucking weird niggas doing weird shit all the time? Stop being fucking weirdos. All right? Bitch, I just won 2.5 units yesterday. You know how much I'm up since I joined this court? Get off my dick. And if you ain't mean it that way, oh well, bitch. Make sure you do shit the right way so it's not took in the wrong way. The fuck you think this is? Now, let's get these plays out, man. First play, NBA. We got one NBA game today. It's gonna be a blowout, probably. Hopefully, it's not. Maybe we get some live plays, but it's probably gonna be a blowout. It's not much. I got 2 plays with Donovan Clingan, and they like dumb down plays, but I'll give you guys one of them. Donovan Clingan 8 rebounds, Isaiah Hartenstein 8 rebounds. So. Not Ayton. Well, Ayton is out, but Robert Williams is probably going to start, but he's probably going to play 24 to 26 minutes, which means Clingan's going to play 20 to 22 minutes. Let's pull up Clingan real quick. Yeah, a lot of people know he had 13 rebounds last game. People, well, I shouldn't say people. I think a lot of people are just getting hip to him. But he been respecting coin all year. Let me see. So his last 4 games, double-digit rebounds, 18, 22, 27, 24 minutes. That's about what I think he's going to get today. I don't see him getting 17, 14, or 13 minutes today. I think his minutes are going to continue to uptick as the year goes on. As you've seen, like, his minutes been spotty most of the year, mostly in teens. That would make sense. Now, in December, maybe it was injuries. You see it in December here. Well, actually, this is November. I'm sorry. Maybe it was injuries, but in November here, he got some nice run here. 21, 31, 22, 21 minutes. And he produced 6, 12, 8, 9 rebounds. Shit, even this game, 15 minutes, he had 7. But this is the type of guy he is. 26 minutes, 19 rebounds. Just a big body, pretty good rebounder, not super athletic. Can definitely knock down the 3, block some shots, is what it is. So, also, oh, man. Was one Tari Eason stock away from cashing a plus 1,000. Was one Cam Whitmore stock away from cashing a plus 1,500. That's why I ain't even want to go through these shits because I'm going to get annoyed. But, bro, we was so close to having a 20-unit day. I'm just happy we didn't lose 4 units because sometimes that shit happen. I lose 4 units and I'll be like, yo, we were so close. And like, who cares? You lost 4 units. So I'm not going to complain. Still want some money, but jeez. But, yeah. I'm thinking he's going to get 20-plus minutes today against OKC, a team that can't rebound as it is. Hopefully, he's going against their backup center, which they don't have one, which will probably be J-Dub playing the 4 to 5 or whoever the hell, Jalen Williams playing the 4 to 5, and he should be able to dominate down there in his short allotment of minutes. So I took him to get 8 rebounds, and I think Isaiah Hartenstein plays about 25 to 28 minutes tonight. And if he does that, he's going to get 8 to 12 rebounds. So I just took each of them to get 8 rebounds, minus 121. 3/4 of a unit. It's down to minus 119. I like it. I got another straight bet in the core for 3/4 of a unit with Clingan. I like that as well. I like them both the same, but I'm not gonna give y'all both of my straight bets. I only have 3 straight bets all day, and I'm about to give y'all my second one. So yeah, that's the NBA. As far as NBA blood money bets, that's what's up. Shout out to my niggas in the court. That's why I do this shit. I wasn't even paying attention. I just opened my thing. And that same ticket that niggas, now mind y'all, niggas, this ticket not gonna hit. If it hit, it hit. Who give a fuck, nigga? You better have the vibes, bitch. Because I'm not gonna put a plus 50,000 in there if you gonna feel that way. But that's why I fuck with niggas. Everybody start putting good emojis. I don't need the good vibes. I just don't want the bad vibes. But I love the good vibes. But ain't that some weird shit, y'all? That's some weird shit. Somebody gonna put an X by. I put a fucking plus 16,000 in the court. Just on the touchdown score shit. Y'all know what I'm gonna give y'all. Pause. On the touchdown score shit, they're gonna put an X on my shit. What kind of weird shit you think? What the fuck, man? Just don't play the shit. You gotta have wild energy to just be like, or just do what I say, play all my shit, and we gonna eat. But shout out to the niggas in the court that just showed this this one play mad love. Now I pray it hits. But yeah, so as far as blood money bets for this game, we're gonna try and catch something live, but for the sake of us having all these boosts, you know how to play something. 3 blocks, Donovan Clingan. He can get him. I really like when he get 2. I think he gets 2. Shit, he had 2 in the first 2 minutes last game. Maybe that doesn't happen, but I think he had 2 by halftime. Maybe he gets 3. 3 Donovan Clingan blocks, 3 stocks for Tori Kamara. I'm gonna struggle with bro name forever. Tori Kamara or Kamara. Tonami Kamara. I promise y'all I'm not slow. But anyway, Kamara from the Thunder, 3 stocks. All right. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 3 stocks. Each of those guys that have, Kamara and Shai that have 3 stocks, Clingan that have 3 blocks. That's a plus 1310 with the boost. Just put a 15th of a unit on that. All right. What else I got for that game? I obviously don't have much. I didn't want to OD, but we got all these boosts for this game. We got 3 boosts for this game on DraftKings alone. They OD, but I was just saving for a live play. But yeah, here we go. We'll take Isaiah Hartenstein 6 assists. I'll double check and see what that is, but it shouldn't have went down that much. Let me see. Isaiah Hartenstein 6 assists is 370. So it went down a little bit. We got it at plus 410 last night. I still like it at 370. Again, just a little bit of blunt money, 0.2 units on this. We're gonna tomorrow's gonna be our day when we get crazy. We're gonna get super active tomorrow. I was very happy. My card wasn't too heavy yesterday. I didn't bombard y'all with live plays, mostly because it was date night. But we just came through at the end of the night and made sure we got some sugar on top of the money we already made. But tomorrow, yeah, we getting active tomorrow. So today is gonna be a day where it's like blunt money bets, fun, lean on our straights, hit a couple live plays to make sure we profit. But it's like these are mostly blunt money bets. Some people love when it's a blunt money bet extravaganza, as we used to call it. But yeah, Isaiah Hartenstein, 6 assists. He can get that against this Portland team if he plays 28 minutes. I remember his first game. I think he had like 6 or 7 assists his first game, and he had it like in the first half. I think Flo was on his 4 assists or his 3 assists. I think his line opened at 3 his first game. For OKC. I could be wrong. That's just, but whatever. I like his 6 assists. What else do we have? 33% profit boost on DraftKings. Clingan 11 rebounds. OKC money line. Clingan 3 blocks. All right. That's a plus 665. I'm not sure it's Clingan and Hartenstein. Other people, because I could do something with Shai 30 points, but I don't like anybody else. I don't like Simons. Maybe they're unders. Maybe I'll whip up an under ticket. But I don't like Simons today. I don't like Shadane today. Don't like Scoot or his assist today. I think Denny is like matchup proof because Denny gonna get shots up, but his lines are pretty much reflecting him being matchup proof. We're not getting a good deal on his line. So I don't like anybody from Portland. Kamara maybe can get sneaky on the rebounds, but I don't know with Rob Williams back and Clingan and Jeremy Grant. Maybe Jeremy Grant. I can see Jeremy Grant having a decent game as the vet. Maybe Jeremy Grant. He's the one I feel most confident about in that game. And for OKC, you can't feel too confident about anybody but Shai, in my opinion, or maybe Hartenstein boards, but that's in reduced time. So you can't like go crazy with his rebounds. In reduced time, I'm sure he's gonna have some sort of a minutes limit. Shai, I don't think he's gonna play the fourth quarter, but he'll probably get 30 through 3, unless the game is close somehow, some way. And Portland has been fighting. They've been fighting. They were down a lot to Charlotte. They came back and won that game as they were supposed to. So yeah. Mostly I just want to attack Clingan. I think you're getting a good deal on his rebounds and his blocks, even if he's only playing 20 to 25 minutes. I still think you're getting a good deal on his rebounds and his blocks against this OKC team, especially. So that's who I kind of honed in on my early NBA plays, which I don't have much of. But when we try to get a couple live looks, a couple live lottos, it'll be probably try to focus on bench players. That'll close the game. So let me see. Blanton. Like if we can get some Blanton props before the game, look toward him. I could see him being in the game toward the end of the fourth quarter. Not Clingan. I like Clingan, but I don't think he's going to be in like the last 4 minutes of the game in a blowout. chucking up shots. I don't think Scoot is either, but maybe somebody else is more familiar with Portland. Maybe Isaiah Joe. I don't think he'll be in. Maybe a little deeper. Casey Wallace won't be in. But like those type of players, yeah. Tumani. I'm gonna get it. Tumani. Yeah, Portland minutes fluctuate so much, it's tough to tell. But that's why I would be looking toward like players that would play off the bench in a blowout that can get you. Like I'm pretty sure Blanton 15 probably be like plus 450, plus 650, something like that. I don't even think he's had his, the game this year where he scores 20 in the fourth quarter. I know that's what he does, so maybe just a look there. All right. Now what we here for? I guess NFL. I'll be watching today just because I think that it's not much else to watch, but I do think that both games are going to be entertaining. So whether or not they're high scoring or not. Let's see, bunch of football players. So I'll start off with what's on everybody's timeline right now. The play that, my first $10,000, I wish. We'll get one real soon though. But my first plus 10,000 hit. Jalen Hurts, 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen, 2 touchdowns. That was a plus 10,000 when we played that. Right now it is a plus 5,300 on MGM. I shopped around. The best price you can get this at is MGM, which I'm shocked at, to be honest. They're normally good for like stacking NBA plays, but the NFL odds be awful generally. But they give you so many boosters, like, all right, it's cool. But yeah, Jalen Hurts 2 touchdowns, Josh Allen 2 touchdowns, and Jaden Daniels 150 yards passing. I only added that in it because I feel confident that happens, and that's what I needed 3 legs to do the SGP boost on BetMGM. So yeah, that's a plus 66.71. So if that hits, we turn $15 into $1,015. Big vibes. Jalen 2 touchdowns. I think it's overstated with Jalen. First of all, Jalen Hurts is a big boy. That's a tough nigga. It's like, you could be tough, but if you big and tough, that kind of goes a long way in football. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have heart, but like if you big with heart, that goes a long way. That's Jalen Hurts. Like he's I hate to say it like this, but he's like a running back mentality, even though he's a quarterback, and he's got a running back mentality. So he's probably already more prone to play through injury. Secondly, this is the NFL. Y'all don't think this nigga getting shot with all kind of Cortisol and all that shit that they outlawed in the 90s? That nigga's getting the finest of narcotics before this game. If you think Jalen Hurts, I'll be shocked if we think Jalen Hurts is going to be like struggling to move around out there. Even if he was struggling to move all week in practice, he going to get that good shot. That nigga won't feel a thing until tomorrow. Now, he going to be fucked up tomorrow, but they're not going to care. They're going to say, you got 2 weeks, you got 3 weeks to the Super Bowl. You're going to definitely recover in that time. If not, we got one more shot for you, baby. And you'll recover in them 3-4 months of that offseason. This is the NFL. That's what it is. These are warriors. This is what it is. You wouldn't do that shit? Sure you would if you was in Jalen Hurts' situation to get to the Super Bowl and possibly win one. So I think the Jalen Hurts injury stuff is a bit overstated. I think if you like anything with Jalen Hurts, take that shit. I don't think he's going to be hobbled, but we'll see the first play of the game. But I don't think he's going to be compromised. Remember, the nigga tried to stay on the field and play through a clear concussion. He gave the thumbs up to the ref. Ref was like, nah, man. So yeah, man. Jalen Hurts, 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen, 2 touchdowns. Jaden Daniels, 150 yards passing. I feel like something's in my eye. Plus 66.71. Pretty square there. Dumbed down version. Jalen Hurts, Saquon, Josh Allen, all to score touchdown. Plus 516 with the boost. I put a quarter unit on that. Again, pretty much the squarest. The people that I think have the best chance to score today. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and Josh Allen. Each 2 score touchdown. Plus 413 without the boost. Plus 516 with the boost. What else? I got some weird shit for y'all. The ticket that pissed me off. My king of the touchdown shit, or whatever you call it. The qualifying king of the touchdown bet. I told you guys, This is going to be my strategy, and I'm doing this all next year. And it's worth $5 a week. Let's just say it's 20 weeks in the season. That's that's a unit. That's $100. Or it don't matter how it is. Even if you're putting 5 cents on these, or if you're putting 50 cents on these, or if you put whatever you're putting on these, it's only going to add up to a unit if we were to do this for 20 weeks and none of it hits. But I just think this could be possibly a hack. Like the longest, if the defense, well, if the special teams score today, it's like if it's a kickoff return, it's a high chance that that's the longest touchdown of the day, ain't it? It's 100 yards. It's 90 yards, 95 yards, 105 yards. You see what I'm saying? And the way they got this shit set up, it's a Washington Commanders defense or special teams anytime touchdown. So why wouldn't I play it like that? Only problem with this is because if I had my way, I would do just all 4 for both teams and put it on the same, but they make you choose one game. I only chose this game because we got kind of more loose quarterbacks with the ball. You got a rookie, you got Jalen Hurts. So to me, they're more likely to turn the ball over and have like a long. And I think this game is more likely just to be a completely wild game where you might get a 100-yard kickoff return or like a 78-yard pick six or some shit like that. So that's why I did it. But and also what I find very weird about this, you can't, once you do this, if you put in Washington Commanders and Philadelphia Eagles anytime touchdown score, you can't put any other player to score 1 touchdown with it. Try it. It's weird. I tried to put Saquon. I did the same thing last week. I tried to put Derrick Henry 1 touchdown with the 2 defensive special teams. They would not let me. They won't let you parlay it. You either got to do first touchdown score or 2 touchdowns. Now they'll let you do that shit with anybody, but they will not let you do the defense and special teams to score a touchdown and parlay that with the player. I wonder why. Unless that player is scoring 2 touchdowns. So I'm not just like being like, wow, let's see the longest odds I can do and put Saquon 2 touchdowns with it. Nah, I put Saquon because I thought Saquon had the best chance he could rip off an 80-yard run, as we know, and just win the full competition. So he's got the best chance, I feel, on the board today. Maybe Hollywood Brown or what's my son name, Worthy, or even not even Keon, but y'all know Curtis Samuel, the same guy, Shakir. But I think Saquon probably has the best chance, so I just wanted him on there with the 2 long shots, just to cover our base. And if I had my way, I would have put 1 touchdown, But hey, maybe this just hits overall. Maybe we just get, two of all these hit, and we don't win the king of the touchdown competition. I don't care. Either way it goes, I just want to get something out of it. I'm trying to lead with something. So Commanders, defense or special teams touchdown. Eagles, defense or special teams touchdown. Saquon, 2 touchdowns, plus 16,000. We put a 1/5 of a unit on that. All right. So if you bet, like, I don't know, $1 a game, put 5 cents on that motherfucker. All right. Next, my no sweat on DraftKings. Jaden Masterclass. Now, I don't think this is what happens. I'm gonna give you guys my blunt money bet of how I think, like what I think happens with sides and totals. But this could happen. Jaden Masterclass. Jaden Daniels to score a touchdown. Commanders money line. Well, to have a rushing touchdown. Commanders money line, 50 yards rushing, 200 yards passing, and 2 touchdowns. Pretty doable. I thought about going absolutely crazy with 2 touchdowns and 100 yards rushing, but I got a ticket for that coming up soon. But yeah, Jaden Daniels, anytime touchdown score, 50 yards rushing, 200 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and the Commander money line. That's a plus 1,700. Pretty doable. Throw for 2 touchdowns. I mean, this is the tough Eagles defense, so I don't want to act like it's that, But throw for 2 touchdowns. Run for 1, might be the fastest player or one of the fastest players on the field. Get your Lamar Jackson on, run for 1, throw for 2. If you run it for 1, you should have 50 yards rushing. That's your prop. So just go over your prop. And your passing prop is 225. So, just slightly under that. We'll take it for plus 1,700. And if you do all that, possibly win. I think the Commanders, I could be wrong. I feel like the Commanders are the popular pick today. I don't think they win. I big shout out to Jaden Daniels. Big fan of Jaden Daniels. Big fan of what Washington's doing, but like nah. And I think Jalen Hurts gonna show out today. Everybody fronting on Jalen Hurts like, oh, we got to make Jalen Hurts a passer. I remember the last time they said that shit. Jalen Hurts went crazy with AJ Brown. So just be very careful. But you know, you gotta trust your eyes, and your eyes do tell you that the Commanders should win. And Jaden Daniels is unstoppable. That's what your eyes tell you. That is giving Mike Vick with more college experience, less athleticism, and a better offensive system. That's the energy that he giving. So we'll see. All right. So that's my no sweat. That's my plus 16,000 that he giving. So we'll see. That's crazy. I just clicked on the link on my on the Discord, and it just sent me to my YouTube. All right. These two guys, Eckler and Saquon Barkley, rushing and receiving. So if the defense for the Eagles is good and they're going to pressure the passer and they always shut down Terry McLaurin because he doesn't do well against the Eagles. This year, he hasn't played well each game. He doesn't generally do well against the Eagles. Then who's going to eat? A little bit of Zach Ertz, but a lot of bit of Austin Eckler, man. A lot of dump downs to Austin Eckler. On the other end, maybe Jalen Hurts is hurt. Maybe he's not going to take that shot. Maybe he is going to be limping around there. Maybe he won't be able to push the ball down the field. Or maybe we don't want to put the game in his hands like everybody say. We can't trust him to throw the ball. So what's he going to be doing? Dumping it off to Saquon. So I think each of these guys have receiving upside through the roof today. So I just put their rushing and receiving together. So Austin Eckler, 60 rushing receiving yards. Saquon Barkley, 150 rushing and receiving yards, plus 433. Then I did 70 and 175. All right, so just laddered them up. 150 and 60. Austin Eckler and Saquon Barkley, rushing and receiving yards total. Saquon and Eckler, 70 and 175, plus 1,000 rushing and receiving yards total. All right. Again, I have a lot of tickets out there today. It's probably like 3 units worth of tickets, so it's not. I didn't go crazy. But yeah, this is just an angle I saw that I liked. Don't really have much else besides that. Most receiving yards in the Bills Chiefs game. Keon Coleman. I'm not a football capper, but this just strikes me as a game that could be up and down, a lot of scoring. So if it's not Shakir and it's not Kincaid, Amari Cooper don't even play. Now maybe he's a vet. Like you can make a case for any Bills receiver. So I'll make the case for the athletically gifted rookie, Keon Coleman. They have the most receiving yards in the Bills Chiefs game at plus 2,500. I mean, the Chiefs gonna eat each other. Pause. That sounds crazy, but like the Chiefs are gonna. It's like 4 of them gonna have 50 or 60 yards. I'd be shut now. Maybe we get a vintage Kelsey game, and Travis Kelsey goes absolutely crazy. Okay, but aside from that, Hollywood Brown probably get like 50, 60 yards at most. Same thing with Worthy, DeAndre Hopkins, 30, 40 yards. Kelsey, 80 yards. Maybe Keon Johnson go crazy. Maybe they lean on the rookie on the road. It would have to be either him or Shakur, whatever. Khalil Shakir. And I didn't like his numbers as much. So I took Keon Coleman plus 2,500 to have the most receiving yards on DraftKings in the Chiefs game. And I took Dyami Brown to have the most receiving yards. Y'all know my guy Dyami. Y'all know the vibes. Dyami Brown to have the most receiving yards in the Washington and Philly game, plus 1,000. Same shit. Jalen Hurts, everybody acting like he's not a passer. So what Devontae gonna have? 63 yards tops. Maybe AJ Brown have like 81 yards, 87 yards. Dyami might pop that bottle. And Terry McLaurin don't do nothing versus this team. Somebody got to pop that bottle. It might be Dyami. All right? So, yeah, Dyami Brown to lead the game. Each of these are 1/10 of a unit. Kevin, super light. Super light. But here's my half unit play. Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, they each have 15 passing yards per quarter. What could go wrong here? So, and that's a minus It's a minus 115 on, I'm sorry, it's a minus 120 on DraftKings. I think it's a minus 135 on FanDuel. And this is under game specials. Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes to each record 15 passing yards in every quarter. I don't think this is going to be an issue at all with Josh. The Bills are going to try to run the ball, but they're going to have to throw it. I think this could be an issue if Kansas City gets up early and Mahomes doesn't have to throw it in the fourth quarter. But I think we're getting a good price. I mean, my goodness. And, it's easy to look at it like, damn, they can't each throw for 60 yards. It's not about that. It's really about game script. So because that's what when I bet stuff, I try to think like, what could go wrong with the bet? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I try to think what could go wrong with the bet. So, what could go wrong with this bet? One team has a super long drive. And even in that case, even if like somebody has an 8-minute long drive, shit, you still got 7 more minutes in the game. So, maybe they have 2 long drives and one team goes 3 and out and they only get the ball once. Or maybe they get like 3 Kansas City or Buffalo, they can't get anything started on offense full quarter. So like multiple 3 and outs. That's really what's going to stop this. But if you don't even need long drives. If you just have, scores in every quarter, or at least not bad drives. So it's tough to call a drive where you get 3 first downs successful, but you could say that because you're probably going to flip field position. If you get 3 first downs on it. So if you start at 20 and you get 3 first downs, but you a little out of that no man's land, maybe you at the 48 and you don't want to go for it. So you punt it. It's probably a good drive because you switch field position. So for this to go wrong, you got to have no good drives, pretty much. No successful drives. Baby, give me a minute, all right? All right. My bad, y'all. I don't know if that was loud as hell, me yelling in the mic and shit. So yeah, half a unit. Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, each to have 15 passing yards per quarter. I like that for half a unit. I think this is a game where we get, I don't know. I just think it's going to be a really good game. Obviously, as evidenced by the 1-point spread. I know I cover my bases with blunt money bets. So if this shit is a super high scoring game, it's lit. If this shit is a super low scoring game, I think a bet like this actually has a chance to hit, because I don't think just because it's low scoring, it's going to be marked by 3 and outs. I think if it's low scoring, it's going to be long drives that end in field goals instead of touchdowns. So you get a 20-17 game instead of a 31-27 game type shit. But I think that each of these quarterbacks are just Josh Allen on one right now. He's just too talented not to get 15 yards a quarter passing as long as he has ample opportunity. So again, some shit could go wrong. So I don't love it for a unit, but I like it enough to put a half a unit on it. So Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, each to have 15 passing yards per quarter, laying 55 to make 50, or laying, a little over half a unit to bring back a half unit. What else we got? Each team to have a touchdown and a field goal in each half of both games. All right. So I think in the Eagles game, it's a plus 1,300. In the Kansas City game, it's a plus 1,400, something like that. No, I'm sorry. In the Eagles game, it's a plus 1,800. And the Bills game, it's a plus 1,400. Each team. So basically 10-10. If any of these games is 10-10 at the half, we got action, baby. We got action. What else? I got a couple more for y'all, man. Do I? Maybe not. I gotta make some more. Well, not make some more. Maybe do 1 or 2 more. But excuse me, drinking this mimosa, that's why I'm burping. So speaking of which, Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes to combine for 650 yards passing. Game specials. FanDuel. Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes to combine for 650 yards passing plus 900. I just want to be able to cash if this shit is a shootout. I'm not about to put no separate party. This guy, 303 touchdowns. This guy, 303 touchdowns. I'm sure that's going to cash a lot. I ain't trying to do all that, man. If we get a shootout where both of these quarterbacks prove why they're the best two quarterbacks in football, then I just want a little piece of that. Pause. So each of those guys to combine for 650 plus 900. Give you guys two more. Jaden Daniels and Saquon Barkley. They combine for 250 rush yards plus 600. Biggest game of Jaden Daniels' career. To me, he don't run enough. I don't even know what his rushing yards have been. He don't run enough. I don't remember him having 100 yards this playoff. I ain't seen no 150 yards rushing. He capable of that. He not running enough. Just like I told y'all last week with Lamar. Wasn't running enough for me. Wouldn't have lost that game if he was running. Nah, you throwing long-ass, terrible throws to nobody. And Mark Andrews blew that game. But still, nigga ain't running enough for me. You can't, my quarterback not about to be running a 4-3, 4-4 out here and not running. So, I mean, yeah, one of these games, Jaden Daniels is probably going to have 125 yards, 150 yards rushing. Maybe he's done it already this season. I ain't seen it. So do it in the playoffs when it really matters. That'd be great. Plus, this could just be pure Saquon. Maybe Saquon just runs for 200 yards, and all we need is Jaden to run for 50. But I think this is a decent price of plus 600. So Jaden, Saquon, they're combined for 250 rush yards, plus 600. And last but not least, let's see. Oh, yeah, I like this. Jaden Daniels and Jalen Hurts to combine for 550 pass yards, plus 550. I'll give you guys another one after this. Yeah, just because, you know, the old adage, these guys can't throw. Well, nobody says that about, people say that about Hurts. Maybe Jalen Hurts just goes absolutely crazy. Maybe he does. And this is the one I said I was going to give y'all. Okay, so this is kind of how I see the games going today. The plus 710 with the boost on ESPN Bet. Eagles -6, game over 43.5. Bills plus 3.5, game under 52.5. Again, Bills 3.5, game to go under 52.5. Eagles -6 and the game to go over 43.5. That is a plus 710 with the boost. Oh shit, each of those legs are a plus 163. It was written. Yeah, with the boost is a plus 710, man. Put a double on that, 0.2 units. See what you guys on and we get up out of here, man. Short stream, ain't much today. Hey, yo, D, appreciate you pulling up. What up, Set? In the building, let's get to a solo, man. What's the vibes, man? What up? And I should have played Josh Hart triple-double solo yesterday. I didn't even do that. I didn't do that. I put that with LaMelo to get 10 rebounds and Giannis 10 assists. That was nasty. Shout out to Dame, though. Don't know how to feel about the games today, so I kept a light stacked Ertz over his receptions with James Cook over 1.5 for 164 for half a unit for a little action. I like that. I like it. I think both tight ends could have good games too, Monty. Yeah, Portland minutes definitely fluctuate. Music lover in the building. Appreciate you pulling up. I think the bet has to be at least $5. Well, that's the lowest we did. What up, though? What's good, man? I'm on receiving yards. Eckler like that. Ertz, I could see that. And Goddard. Yeah, I got a little something with Goddard, too. Oh, Noah Gray. Okay. Cooked up some parties with those pieces. Like them. Yeah, Goddard been actually balling. I could see him. He's a sneaky guy to lead that game in receiving, too. I didn't even see him. But I gave out De'Ami Brown. Goddard is sneaky. Ertz was like plus 1,700. I didn't like that price. I think he could possibly lead the game in receptions, maybe not yards. Goddard could, though. I'm also on those same rush receiving ladder parties of beautiful. I love to hear it. Kincaid touchdown system play tight ends versus Chef. Yeah, a touchdown. I heard the yards was a good play too. So I did a little something with Kincaid yards, got that in the court. And Kelsey touchdown. Yeah, I need to whip up a receiver touchdown. Kelsey, Ertz. I don't want to go all tight end, but I could see all tight ends. I could see Kelsey, Ertz, Kincaid, and Goddard all scoring today. And somebody being happy as hell that they played the tight end lay. But I could see all that. Now that I said it, I gotta put it in for like $5. It should be, if it ain't a plus 5,000 or not, that should be something nasty. Let me put it in real quick before we get up out of here. I ain't promote the court enough this episode. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you are on. Let me get a heart and a retweet if you're watching this on Twitter. We'll greatly appreciate that. Oh, damn, this shit gonna be heavy. If you're watching this on Twitter, let me get a heart and retweet. We'll greatly appreciate that. If you're watching on YouTube, like, share, sub, turn notification bells on, Blunt Money Bets. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy One, the number one. And most importantly, if you want all the plays as soon as they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the description of the video and the bio of my Twitter page. Goddamn! Oh, man, goddamn. I guess I'm going to be putting this play in. Shit. I should have saved a boost for this. Do I got any more boosts left in this motherfucker? All these boosts. Your boy got to have a boost somewhere. Damn. Probably not, though. I'll be using my boost. Nah, but that tight end shit, that shit's a plus. I know y'all about to start going crazy, but that tight end shit is a plus 11,000 basically on FanDuel. I mean, I could talk you off separate and together, just a whole quarter unit. 10 on the plus 1,200, 10 on the plus 726, and 5 on the plus 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Or 2, 2, and 1 if you just want to spend $5. $2 on the plus 1,200, $2 on the plus 726, and $1 on the plus 10,000. And you just rooting for tight ends. You dead rooting for tight ends. All right, man. Boost Travis Kelce, receiving yards, and Chiefs 330. I can see that. I think Kelsey's got 70. I was watching something that said he's got 70 receiving yards every playoff game. He's got like a record. He's number one with like consecutive games with like 70 plus receiving yards. You know Kelce like his records. Was good, big dog, so far. I like Devontae over his catches. I could see that. Kareem Hunt over 8.5 carries. I like that in the big playoff game. Josh Allen. I didn't even think about J.A. rushing attempts. Yeah, he gonna be toting that thing today. He gonna be running that shit today. Josh, man. I might have to ladder 3 touchdowns with Josh. You're gonna see how this first game go. Let's go, Josh. And I'm rooting for the Bills, man. I think Kansas City's gonna win, but I'm rooting for the Bills. Get these niggas out of here. I'm sick of these niggas, bro. I'm sick of these niggas. And they never mind. They did go 15-1. My bad. But I'm like, they didn't even look good this year. They actually were the best team in the league. So I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But still, I'm rooting for the Bills. Big Bill energy. Big Bills. Let's go. Red, white, and blue. Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. All them weird things, you know what I'm saying? Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. All that's dead after the day. We about to be a bride in the Super Bowl. Actually, you ain't because we lose Super Bowls. Buffalo be losing Super Bowls. But we gonna work to becoming a bride by winning the day. All right. I mean, you might as well say you a bride if you beat Mahomes. Might as well say that. So yeah, man. I'm rooting for the Bills. You know, I know anybody. Yeah, I hope so, man. But I know it's so many people that put so much money on Kansas City today, and when they leave with that money, they're gonna be like, why do they keep allowing us to steal money? It's crazy because, like, really, Mahomes, AFC Championship, 1-point favorite, like that's like Jordan -2. Eastern Conference Finals, Game 7. Like, I don't give a fuck where that game is, let alone Chicago. I don't care where that game at. Give me Jordan. So it's that's why I had to look. I hope the Bills win, but it's gonna be tough. All right, gang, do me a favor, hit that like button on the way out. Greatly appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hopefully you found the video entertaining and informative. You know the vibes. Get this cash. We got to have it.